5 years ago, I sold an online workshop for teachers, and I made a big, stupid mistake with Facebook ads. Hey everybody, this is Gerard Dawson. You're listening to the Gerard Dawson podcast. So, this was the summer after my older son, G4, was born, and I wanted to make some extra money without having to be out of the house too much. So it seemed like doing an online workshop and offering something valuable to teachers was the perfect idea. The workshop was called Google Docs for Social Learning. Now that seems like a unoriginal idea, but at the time, Google Classroom was not yet in every single school or in many schools. Many teachers didn't use Chromebooks or have one-to-one Chromebooks. And even things like Google Docs, Drive, Google Sheets, they were still pretty new to many folks in the classroom. But I noticed that every time I wrote a blog post explaining how to use Google Docs, teachers wrote to me and they said they loved it. They loved the ideas. So I put together a page describing an offer I had for a 90-minute online workshop. And I would teach educators all different ways to save time and get their kids engaged using Google Docs, specifically around reading and writing. And I also threw in a PDF with everything I taught. So the workshop was live, a webinar, and it cost $50. So graciously, several people in my immediate network of teachers signed up and paid for it. A few people on my email list of blog readers bought it too. And I was curious about what would happen, so I even set up a Facebook ads campaign to go to the page with all the information on it. This was 5 years ago, remember, when everything was cheaper and less mature in general with Facebook ads. I just dedicated $50 to the budget. And after 3 days of running the campaign, 2 teachers actually signed up and paid for the course just on that cold traffic. So I noticed that I had recouped my initial investment. I actually had doubled it. And so I just let the rest of the $50 play out, and then I turned off the campaign. Back then, I didn't realize the concept of testing out a channel like Facebook ads and then going all in, investing more if it worked. I didn't really get the idea of doing an 80-20 analysis and figure out the best ways to grow something. All I knew was that I put in $50, I got out $100, so I should walk away on top. And I didn't have anyone with digital marketing experience to discuss this with, so I just went off instinct. Of course, my instincts were wrong, and I probably could have taken the $50 and reinvested that. Even if no one signed up, I'd still be even. So in life and in business, it's hard to know what you don't know, right? The unknown unknowns. You can learn some things through experience, and sometimes you can only get experiences when you're in a certain position. So this is why I enjoy getting to work with education companies. It's a way to share experience for a mutual benefit. The companies I work with, the founders and the edtech marketers, they help me learn all about how they're running their business. And for folks who are running their companies, I help position the product and communicate with teachers, parents, or school leaders in the most effective way. Basically, we both have experiences the other doesn't have, or at least isn't going through right now. So if you find yourself wondering about the stuff you're putting out there for teachers, for school leaders, or for parents, and if you're thinking maybe there's some of those unknown unknowns about the education market, then that's really where I can help you out. So if you want to learn more, you can head over to GerardDawson.com, and if you sign up there, and you get an email from me, please write back so I can say hi. So until next time, my name is Gerard Dawson, and thanks for listening to the Gerard Dawson Podcast.